Are you really at home with your house? Ever heard the expression, all dressed up and nowhere to go? Yes, I'm sure you have. But what does that mean exactly? Unsure? Well, let me tell you. In a nutshell, it's when something, someone, or even some place is done up well, but for no particular reason. Let me explain. In other words, they might be dressed in Fashion Week attire, but the only thing on the itinerary is a trip to Wendy's. How about another example? And this one is from true events. See, when I was a teenager, I used to watch this thin, slightly bald, middle-aged man do the damnedest thing. He lived next door to me and my family in a really nice, quiet apartment complex. And every Saturday morning, without fail, he'd go through this humorous midlife ritual. He'd walk from his apartment out to the parking lot and take the cover off of this car of his that he religiously kept diagonally parked in two corner spots of the parking lot. The car was a bright, candy apple red Corvette. After taking the cover off, he'd fold it gently and place it in the trunk space. Then he'd walk around the car several times, inspecting it carefully to make sure there were no dings or scratches. From our balcony, my mother and I would watch this guy do this like clockwork, no joke. Then finally, he'd get in the car, start it up, and drive it down the road to the nearest neighborhood car wash to give it a fresh bath. And on occasion, he might even extend his trip after leaving the car wash to visit the local Circle K, which, mind you, was directly across the street. And from there, he'd drive back to the apartment complex, slowly park his car, back in the two parking spaces he so boldly claimed, get out, cover his car again, and head back inside. And that was pretty much the extent of this guy's weekend activity. Talk about all dressed up with no place to go. Now that's a prime example. But let me tell you, that car was his pride and joy. Well, pride maybe, but joy? That's debatable. In my opinion, this poor guy was too busy thinking about owning a Corvette rather than enjoying it as the vehicle it was designed to be. Now let's talk about your home. Case in point, you're in it, and love it, mind you, but something's missing. Ever feel this way? I mean, you've got all the right fixtures, furnishings, and trimmings, yet something is still missing, right? Your best friend says, well, you feel this way because you haven't gotten used to having so much space. Your real estate agent tells you it's because the home is still new. And your interior decorator keeps making all sorts of hodgepodge suggestions that are leaving you feeling totally dissatisfied and utterly confused. But the truth is, you know you and your home best. And you know that neither one of these reasons is true. So now what? What to do, what to do, what to do? And that's the question that just keeps ringing in your ears, right? Well, here's the solution. But first, know this. It doesn't have to mean firing your best friend. No, that's not the answer. Nor does it necessarily mean hiring a new decorator. That's entirely up to you. But the answer could be, and most likely will be, this. And it is something you've never even considered doing before. Simply stated, hire an artisan team. But don't just call on a bunch of different artists randomly. That might be a big mistake. Honestly, artists can be like oil and water. Most of them don't mix or work well together, whether it's competition, ego, turf, or all of the above. You want to call on a truly exclusive group of artisans working together in a concentrated nucleus and with a common mission. Sounds pretty good, huh? Now, you're probably wondering, where might you find that? Well, I'll tell you, right here at the Toph Art Boutique. Hello there, I am Lord Toph. I have been working as an artist for decades and developing creative minds for years. And over that span of years, I've been able to produce a massive amount of quality work. I've been fortunate enough to have had gallery showings, exhibits, as well as sell and ship many works throughout the United States and even some pieces off to Germany, Canada, Australia, and South Korea. In order to make all these great artistic accomplishments, I had to develop a lot of discipline, spend a lot of time doing it, and have loads of patience. But on top of all this, I also had to have a good teacher. Now, we all know there is no better teacher than experience. And I would have to honestly say that experience has been by far my best teacher. So with that being said, this is why I am extremely confident that I, along with my very talented team of artisans, can provide more for you than just a pretty, nameless, and worthless print to hang over your mantle or behind your new sofa. Each artisan from the Lordtophart boutique has been carefully procured, trained, and prepped to professionally assess your needs in order to suit and more than satisfy your fine art vision. And the exciting part for me is they each bring different facets of expertise to the table. I'm in good company with these creators, and you and your home will be in good hands with me and each and every artisan of the Lordtophart boutique. Our products and services include original paintings, drawings and sketches, framed and unframed prints, art consultation, creative mentoring, and art leasing. Here are a few added samples of what we do for you, your home, and even your business. Wall artistry such as murals, parchment design, ragging, marbleizing, gold leaf techniques, digital screen painting, and more. So whether you're seeking to commission a painting, begin your first fine art collection, or carry a wonderful theme of old world artistry throughout your home, two-dimensionally or three-dimensionally, we're here to do the work. Do keep this in mind. One of the worst comments you can find out someone said about your home is, "Sure, it's luxurious and all, but it doesn't really feel lived in." But the remedy to this is no simple fix by just any hired professional. It's not always done through the eyes and expertise of your interior designer either. More specifically, this is a task for an artisan to handle. And the more you are educated on the psychological as well as the physiological effects fine art and services integrated with fine art can have on you, the happier and more content you will be about your entire living space. Helping you to find joy in your living space and even your workspace is what we are here to do. So let us help you. Book a free consult today. Find out what it means to hire skilled artisans from the Lordtophart boutique to create a wonderfully new artistic atmosphere for you and yours. Looking forward to your call. Oh, and I forgot to mention, for a limited time, I'm offering 30% off on all commission works and for first-time buyers. So be sure to book a call today.